Heyo, Chef Corso, Monty Boca, and welcome to brunch, and welcome to breakfast. Welcome to another great outdoor cooking session here. Welcome to Mappy Hour, North Face, Monty Boca, wherever you are. Hope you're doing well this Saturday. We are here at another rainy day here in Seattle. It's the great part about these bandeaus. They can be a smock. Also cover your head. It can be a bandana. Oh man, I love these guys. We are here in Leshai neighborhood. Another rainy day here. We've got a great little picnic structure here that we're going to cook in here today. And what are we making? We're making jambalaya. Yes, I know it's not necessarily a breakfast food, but you can easily put an egg on it if you're on the trail or cooking at home. But let's get cooking. So, got my whole nice little camp station set up here, and I know a lot of you out there might be really excited, but we're talking Old Bay. Oh. Old Bay all day, Old Bay all weekend, because what else are we going to do? We're going to cook with Old Bay. But this is part of our Classics Elevated series, and what that means is that I've been able to take classic packaged option flavors like stroganoff, jambalaya, lasagna with meat sauce, those type of things, and create a recipe that is 10 ingredients or less, ready in 30 minutes or less, and uses fresh, real ingredients. So don't be scared about using fresh ingredients on the trail. It's not as hard as you think. And I'm going to show you how to do it. So for our ingredients today, for our jambalaya, we've got, of course, Old Bay. We've got, I took the liberty of chopping a few things before here, but we've got some celery, some green pepper, and some shallot. And I love taking shallots because they give a great onion flavor, but a smaller pack volume. So usually it's about one onion to one onion to about 2 shallots is a really great ratio. So that's a really great little ingredient hack to be able to still take fresh ingredients on the trail. We've got some instant rice, another great pantry staple to have around. We've got a little bit of garlic powder, which you can easily use fresh garlic as well. A little bit of oil, a little bit of tomato paste, which I pre-packed in this nice little Nalgene container. Could also take a tube, which is really nice to just give a little bit of a squirt. And I've got some chicken sausage here today. And chicken sausage is a really great ingredient to be able to take on the trail because it's pre-cooked and it's vacuum sealed. So overall food safety is definitely lower than obviously taking raw ingredients, but this can last for multiple days on the trail. Just make sure that you cook it. But I love taking these on the trail to give another great option for protein rather than just packaged chicken or packaged tuna or nothing. So we're gonna go ahead and chop that up. If you are eating plant-based, or a vegetarian, or you just don't want to take that, pre-packaged tofu that's already cooked is another really great option. Or taking some fake meat sausages. This is field roast, but there's a lot of really great soy products out there and other fake meat options out there. So go ahead and check those out based on your overall dietary restriction. So I'm going to go ahead and chop this chicken sausage up for our jambalaya today. Tighten the package here. And the nice thing about cooking outside is you can find some really fun places to cook. So today we are right on the banks of Lake Washington, even though it is a little bit of a cloudy, misty, drizzly day. And the other part is when you're chopping things, they don't have to be perfect because you're outside and it really doesn't matter. Get my camp stove over here.
As Chef Corso is getting set up, let me go ahead and give you a nice view of what we're looking at today. Got the banks of Lake Washington here. There's Bellevue in the distance. Got the I-90 bridge on the water over there. All right.
cook. So this is a great recipe to take on the trail with you, because overall pack weight is around 4 to 8 ounces per serving. Really easy, really nice. So we're gonna throw some oil, and we're gonna throw our vegetables in. And we're gonna throw our chicken sausage in. And we're looking just to saute that up, cook that up for just a minute or two. We're also gonna throw our garlic powder in right now. And we're gonna throw our Old Bay in. Very exciting. And one thing to note for spice mixes out there is salt. Is looking and checking the overall ingredient listing here to see if there is salt in here, because if there is salt in here, I don't necessarily need to add more here. And the first ingredient for Old Bay is celery salt. So that means there's going to be quite a bit of salt in here. So celery salt, celery seed, other things that are in here are spices, including red pepper and black pepper and paprika. I love it when they just give you the general spices, because I don't really know what that means or what exactly is in here, but I also know that Old Bay is amazing.
Bianski says add more Old Bay.
More Old Bay, okay. But Old Bay is a really classic spice mix from the American pantry. And you can make some jambalaya, you can make gumbo, you can make some really great breakfast potatoes as well. You can sprinkle it on your Bloody Mary in the morning. So we're also going to add our tomato paste. I'm going to put all these things back in my stuff sack in my pack out bag. Really helpful to have these around so things aren't clambering around your bag.
What's it looking like in there?
So that tomato paste is getting mixed with everything. We're getting some nice color. And this is a little chef, not necessarily chef trick, but for your tomato paste, make sure you cook it a little bit. It's going to take that raw flavor out of it. And the fancy French term is called pincer. We're pincing the tomato paste. You're cooking it a little bit to get that raw flavor out of it, rather than just squirting it or dumping it in the pot. Then we're going to go ahead and throw in our instant rice. And instant rice is a great pantry staple to have around in the backcountry. Cooks up in just 5 or 10 minutes, so we're just going to give this a quick mix. If you are cooking this at home with real rice, what I would do is add the water first, bring it up to a boil, and then go ahead and add your rice. And we're probably looking around a 1-to-1 ratio as far as water to rice goes. But as you can see, this recipe cooks up a really nice amount. And that's the thing about Monty Boca recipes, is most of them are created for sharing. So they're created for 2 or 4 servings, or 2 to 4 servings, depending on who's going along on the trip, because I want you to share it. But for overall low pack volume and low pack weight, you can feed quite a few people, or just a couple really hungry folks, in no time. So we're going to go ahead and add some water to this. And we're just going to add a couple cups. Give it a nice quick stir. And instant rice is another really great ingredient to be able to take along, because it doesn't need a lot of gas. Because all you're doing is boiling water, sauteing up a couple things, and then you're going to let it sit to hydrate, so you don't have to have active cooking once you hit your campsite.
Chef Corso, I've got to say that your shirt is very fitting for today.
Thank you. So today we are making it rainier here in rainy Washington. We can't see the mountain today, unfortunately, but this is from T is for Shirt. Get it? tisforshirt.com. They've got this great t-shirt plus some other really great fun options out there, so give them a check out. So we're just gonna bring this up to a simmer and then turn off the heat, give it a cover, and then come back in about 5 or 10 minutes.
And if you guys are making this recipe at home or out in a park, getting your social distance, any of the recipes on montyboca.com are really quick and easy to make. If you do decide to make one in the next couple of days, tag hashtag Boca Boca and hashtag Mappy Hour. Mappy Hour is giving out some pretty sweet prizes for anyone who cooks up a meal.
Yeah, let us know where you are, where you're cooking, what you're eating, because we want to know. Because it's a way for us to connect in this weird time. We always connect through food and a bowl of something or a drink of something, and it's another fun way to connect. So while we're waiting for this to hydrate, we are going to taste one of my favorite, most underrated camp snack out there. And I know you're probably wondering, like, what's in my pocket right now? Like, is it jerky? Like, is it a Snickers bar? Like, what is my favorite? What's the most underrated one out there? Well, we've got sesame snaps. These are the most underrated, best bang for your buck snack out there. And what these are, it's a lot of different brands out there, but we've got 4 little pieces of toasted sesame seeds with some sugar. Little salty, little toasty, little sweet. But why I specifically like these is they're really compact for one. 2, they give you a really great sweet salty situation and a nice different flavor than just having trail mix or just having jerky, you know, when you're stopping for a water break. There's also a ton of amazing protein. Sesame seeds actually have a lot of satiating protein in there, and the nutritional information for this is, granted, there's not maybe a ton of calories, there's only 210, but as far as protein, there's 5 grams of protein right in this package. And that's a really nice thing, which also is a really great garnish for ramen, Asian noodles, other things out there. But this is one that's often an afterthought, most underrated snack out there, and one of my favorites. Sesame snap. It's really funny too. This is actually gluten-free and cholesterol-free. It's very exciting. It's a product of Poland, so get your Polish snack out there. Man, the rain's really coming down over here. Definitely making it rainier. Wow.
Listen to the soothing sounds of the rain.
So if you are cooking this at home, I would let it sit for another 5-10 minutes. If you are using, again, real rice, cook it the whole way. But we're gonna go ahead and check this out. But see, already this rice is hydrated. Got some really nice protein in there and our nice veggies. Let's go ahead and give it a try. See if I put enough Old Bay in there. It's hot. But again, look at how big of a portion this is. Big of a pot this is. If you are using a smaller capacity camp stove, just go ahead and cut the recipe in half. But overall, that tastes really nice. Really quick, elevated jambalaya recipe. You know, frankly, only around 10 to 15 minutes, you could be eating this either sitting on your couch or sitting on a rock at a campsite. But go ahead and check out montyboca.com for other elevated classic recipes. Again, tag us if you are cooking out there. Check out montyboca.com as well in our packing page for other tips on how to find the right camp stove for you, how to use other pantry ingredients. If you're just coming along, we've been cooking up a storm over the last couple of weeks, so check out our old ones where we cooked black beans, white beans, elevated brunch, a whole bunch of different options out there to give you some really great, fast, tasty meals, either using items in your pantry at home or when you're out on the trail. But hopefully you can get out there when it's not raining. Hopefully it's great where you are. Join us for our last cooking session. Oh my God, it's our last one. It'll be next Thursday, and we are going to elevate another backcountry classic, which is pad thai. We're going to make pad thai 3 ways. It's going to take about 5 to 10 minutes. It will give you a great option at home or on the trail. So have a great week. Have a great weekend, everybody. Check out mappyhour.org for other great fun options during this time. I think we watched a movie yesterday, The Dawn Wall, which is a great movie to watch during this weird time. But see you next time. See you on Thursday. Boca Boca.